Hi, I'm Allison Buckley. I go by Allie, and I don't know how to change it on Canvas. It's not letting me for some reason, but Allie or Allison is fine. I currently live in Holland, Michigan, and I currently work in Hamilton Community Schools, about 20 minutes away from where I live. And right now, I'm actually in the process of interviewing for a job up in the Traverse City area. And this weekend, I am up in the Traverse City Suttons Bay area getting ready to do a second round interview for a job tomorrow. So lots of exciting things. I am planning to move up to this area because of just really, really close friends. And it's just a move that, I'm making because it's something that I want and it's a place that I'm being drawn to. So it's the first time that I haven't made a move based on where I want to be academically or where I want to be professionally, but it's one that I'm excited about. So I became interested in the trauma-informed education program here a while ago. Trauma-informed education is something that I've been thinking about for a little bit. And as I did more and more research, I was just really struck by the importance of being trauma informed and what that can do for your students as an educator. And so I have been out of college only 2 years. I have 2 years of teaching experience under my belt. And even in those 2 years, there have been a lot of experiences that I've had, and there's been a lot of things that have happened that have really enforced and reinforced the idea that being a trauma informed educator is something that right now is a privilege for me to learn, but is something that should be more of a norm, especially living in this world of this collective trauma that we're experiencing through the COVID-19 pandemic, alongside all the other individual traumas that people experience all the time. So I am really excited to dive deeper into this program, and it's been really great so far. One of the books actually that drew me to starting this program right away was What Happened to You by Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Bruce Perry. And that was a book that I had discovered as I was listening to Brene Brown's podcast, Unlocking Us. And I was reading through that book and talking about it with people. And I just really wanted to be able to be a part of a community where I could read and talk about the things that I was learning about. And I wanted to continue to learn about trauma-informed education. So I figured might as well work towards a degree then. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And as far as my thoughts go about mental health in my work, I think it's something that's really, really important to be educated on. I think just from a professional level and a personal level, but also thinking about my students. And one thing that pops up a lot in our work is that it's really important for students to have these positive, caring adult figures in their lives in order to succeed and in order to mitigate trauma. And in order for us to be those positive, caring adult figures, we need to recognize the mental health issues that we face, and we need to process those and deal with those. And so that's something that I have continued to be intentional about. I'm definitely a work in progress. I think everybody is. But mental health for me is important for me to focus on. It's important for me as somebody who deals with anxiety and depression to make sure that I'm keeping up with the things that I know help me out with those mental health issues. And it also allows me to empathize a little bit with my students as they experience those as well. So just knowing the signs of different mental health issues in students can also be really helpful. So I was really interested in the Dykle reading for this week to dig into that a little bit more. And I look forward to learning more about that. I also appreciated the emphasis on making sure that we're not diagnosing ourselves or our students, and realizing that as teachers, even with this information, yes, we want to use it to make informed decisions, and we want to use it to direct students towards care and towards possible treatment or diagnoses, but we need to recognize that we are, yes, the first line of defense, and if we notice things, we should communicate those with the proper people, and at the same time, slow our roll a little bit and make sure that we're not diagnosing and treating individuals as if they have been diagnosed when they haven't. So that was a long spiel, but I am very excited to be a part of this program. Last thing, fun fact about me, I'm 6'5", which being online, a lot of people don't realize, but very tall person. Only played basketball for a year of my life, but have a great day.